YouTube? This is LadiesMan217905 coming at you with not another, but coming at you with a NECA toy review. This time, and hopefully many more times, I will be reviewing NECA's Player Select Altair. I know people are like, oh, you're saying the name wrong. Go to hell. I picked this up at my local Mind Games, and this figure is just, it's so amazing, I had to review it. I'm sorry for my Transformer fans, but I'm pretty sure if you like Transformers, you're going to love this. So this is Player Select Altair figure, and the reason why it says Player Select is because, from what I believe, NECA sent out a survey to, basically, kids or whatever, and they're like, hey, what figure should we make next? This is a 2007 figure. So I'm kind of bad with timelines, but yeah, they picked Altair, and this is who they made. So, Player Select. Oh, and by the way, fine print, ages 17 and up. You guys, I'm only 15. So here we have, like I said, Player Select Altair figure, and I know this is back view. This is how I have him posed. I have him posed with this thing standing in front of him. And I'll just turn him around now. This thing is amazingly detailed. I don't know how better this thing can get. I'm just gonna unpose him now. It's just, I really like this figure. He's so amazingly detailed, and I showed my friend who's a big Assassin's Creed fan, and he was like, and he checked it out, and he's like, this is it, this is the toy you want. And you know what, it's true. I hope NECA likes this video if they ever see it, because this is definitely the toy. So just to give a little 360, this thing has like I said, so much detail, and NECA did an amazing job with this toy, because they cut off his ring finger. That's pro-ify. And with the back and all this, and it's really a good example of what toy makers can do if they try. I really love this figure. And so I have his head pointed all the way down for the dreaded Assassin's Creed look. You can tilt his chest up, then tilt his head up to have him looking all the way up. See, that's like a huge difference to me. Here we are with the close-up shot of Altair, and the face is it's amazing. He has a scar, he has his little goatee mustache, just really good detail. I'm gonna go over articulation while I'm really nice up and close. His head can go about that far back, that far forward. Whoa, camera changing. That's cool. But yeah, it can go like that. It can kind of go side to side, but and he can look up, down, so you can have the dreaded Assassin's Creed pose. That looks better. Or have him looking all the way up. And right here, the hood is soft rubber, so that's good. So yeah, just really good detail. Throwing knives, his sword in the back. I'm going to get to all his accessories a little later. Just going to point my camera down a little bit. His arms are nothing is the exact same mold. Everything is different molding. This arm goes this high. It can go all the way around like that. Bends at the elbow, and has our wrist articulation, but is hindered by the hidden blade, which I'll get back to. And this part right here is soft rubber, and I don't think this part is, but yeah, but this arm goes about that far up, that far back, goes about that up, and it doesn't go. He does have a better elbow and better wrist articulation. So that's really good. And as a really good bonus, he has upper ab articulation, so he can go a little bit up and down, and then good side to side. So you can have him in that pose I had him in before, like that, where he's just kind of looking at the side, kind of looking at the side. So yeah, so that's a good, a decent amount of articulation. Now we're gonna go to the bad part and go a little lower. I'm not saying this is bad. Really good detail on the sword holder. And all the stuff at the behind, but he's really kind of dead from the waist down. His ankles move about. I'm trying my best not to move the legs. His ankles are on, I guess, ball joints, and they do swivel. His legs turn in and out. He has a knee that's hidden but it's only going to bend about that much, but they do bend forward, which is really weird. So if he wanted to break his legs, he can. And all this is soft rubber, so it does have that ability to like, whoosh, hello. And so is these red things, they're soft rubber. But yeah, basically for posability, you're I hate to say it, but you're kind of dead from the waist down. Sorry, I'll tell you. So here we have his no, I don't want to start off like that. There we go. Alright, so here we're going to look at his accessories. I know he's blurry because we're not focusing on him right now, because I just talked a whole lot about him. We're going to focus on his accessories. And just because I'm a dick, I'm not going to do the hidden blade first. I'm going to do his long sword. So, his long sword does come out of his holder. And the holder that holds it, the staff is hard plastic, but this thing is soft plastic. So here we have the sword, see? Now look, this thing, it's such a good sword. It's actually really long. If you place it on the ground, it's going to cut off his penis. And yeah, it's a really good detail, especially on the handle. I really like this. Good detail here. And it's a really nice sword. He can hold it in his hand, you saw before. I'm not going to do that. In the front, I know I love this. He has throwing knives. The throwing knives are detailed enough just because they're throwing knives. If they were just plain silver, I would have been okay with it. But they went ahead and did some detail there. And like, it's really kind of hard to show these, but yeah. So all four of these remove, but the ones on his shoulders and his foot don't. But yeah, he can kinda hold them. Like, you know, if you actually are 17, oh my god. My bad. If you actually are 17 and up and you don't plan on playing like with this like I do, you can have him like holding that throwing knife that kind of looks like a little bit of a really small dagger. But yeah, but that's just really great that they made those removable. And you know, it's placed 17 and up because you might lose these. And actually really funny that I cut out the label and you can't see it. It says ages 3 and under not allowed, but it says to own this you need to be 17 and up. That's weird. Going on to his back, we have his short sword that comes out, and it holds in there really nicely. It's not coming out unless you pull it out. So here's his short sword, and this thing has more detail than the long sword. Just the handle I think is really nice, and same with the blade. And the blade just looks like spectacular. Some of the paint is scratching off, like right there, but then it kind of looks like it's like a war thing, like you like tried to stab somebody, but you hit a rock and you chipped a blade off. So that's his blade. And height difference, stop falling, I tell you. You're gonna reach his knees. It's not even on camera. But yeah, and he can hold this. He can hold it upways like this, but that actually doesn't hold in that well. He holds it in his hand way better when it's from the dreaded backwards pose. I'm trying to get this in his hand quickly, because then you can push it down and the top part of the handle really grips that, so he can hold it very nicely like that. Sorry, but yeah, that's way better. That's what my showed my friend Andrew. Like I said, he's a really good game expert. That's the way he likes it. He likes having the sword in there. And alright, here we go. The hidden blade. Hidden blade is okay detail. The gauntlet that holds his arm is really nice. I really like this detail. And like I pointed out earlier, oops, the middle finger is missing. That's creepily point the head at you. That's paying attention to detail when you cut off his ring finger. And there is a little switch back here. It's not really a switch, it's like a tab where you just pull it forward and the hidden blade comes out, and it comes out at a decently fair amount. And like I said, they have a little bit of wrist articulation, so you can't have his wrist like super close, like the blade's actually coming out of his ring finger, or you can have his fist kind of like that. But yeah, and like it sticks out like a decent amount of size. I really like that. The hidden blade looks like amazing on him, and like once again, you can have him in that striking pose with just that hidden blade out. Like that's just, oh my god, I love the hidden blade. That's really good. Way better on this figure than the Ezio figure. And I'm zooming out because he comes with an extra hand. Yeah, hands. The detail is really good. You probably can't see it on my camera, But he has fingernails and like these lines on his hands. It's really good. Now here's the problem I had, and I'm going to share a story. See, I had to drill that. Because the ball joint for this hand, so you're just supposed to like be able to pop the hand off, pop this on. Well, the molding was way too small, so it wouldn't fit on. So I had to drill the hole, and I accidentally made the hole too big. So it fits like really loosely in his hand, and if that's the way it's actually supposed to be. It just doesn't look nice at all, and like it stays in there, which is weird. Like that hand's not going anywhere, but the second you move his arm, I just lost it, and like yeah, that just proves my point. It just pops off. So you know, you could have tried your best, NECA. I mean, yeah, you did an amazing figure, but don't fuck up with the hand. So you do have a choice of a closed or open hand, but hopefully your hand won't suffer the same fate as mine. Yeah, hidden blade. So yeah, if you see this figure in stores, feel free to pick them up. Of course, if you're 17 and older, I'm just joking. Definitely get him. He's a really good figure, really good representation. You can get some decently good upper body poses with him, but like I said, from the waist down, he's kind of dead. I'd like to apologize if my Transformers in the background kind of distracted you from the review. It's just I was too lazy to move them. And yeah, so I just bought I got this at a store, but I just bought the Ezio figure online, same by NECA, the Assassin's Creed 2 Ezio figure. Let me get that right. Non-armored, still white. So he's coming in the mail, and I'm gonna review him too if I like him. Teehee. And I'm probably gonna make a stop motion with him and Altair. And for my so yeah, he's coming in the mail. Because I just sold something on eBay, so I have a little more money, so I'm gonna be expecting a Transformer or two. And I'm trying to buy some more stuff on the mail. But if I get Ezio in the mail and they feel comfortable around both, because I think I already feel comfortable with Altair here, but if I feel more comfortable with Ezio, I will. I'm gonna make a stop motion with them both. So yeah, remember to subscribe. I hope you liked this review. If you saw a Transformer in the background that you liked, or anything, if you like any reviews, if I have the Transformer, I do them. You guys know that I would do that for you. This is LadiesMen217905 coming at you with a NECA review. I hope you like this. Remember, rate, comment, subscribe, do your best, add me as a friend. Hell, I'll accept you. I hope you like this review. Talk to you later.